Hello everyone, my name is Yusuf Edwards, and welcome to part 1028 of the American Show. Now let's begin. So, she is still in the car, and she is driving, and she's driving to the hospital. She is driving to the hospital, and she is panicking, but she is very worried as well, but really optimistic, but also very worried, but and also very sad. And so she gets to the hospital. She sees Alpha Queen, and she says to him, "What happened? I mean, I know they're in a car accident, but what exactly happened? What exactly happened here?" And then Alpha Queen said, "Okay, well, it was a car accident, and it looks pretty bad. It looks really bad. I don't know what to do. Don't worry. Um, I I hope that they are still alive, which obviously they are. I know this. It's not gonna be a big deal. It's not gonna be a big deal, man. I got we gonna be okay. We're gonna be alright. It's not a big deal. Are you sure? Yes, of course it is. I mean, they're gonna pull through this. They're gonna get through this, obviously. Okay, okay. I take your word for it. And then the doctor comes in with the worst news imaginable. He said she said, they are they're dead. They we tried everything that we could do, but unfortunately, they have passed away a couple minutes ago. And I am sorry that I had to tell you this. And then Alpha Queen just cried. His wife grabbed him, and that's when he took, and that's when he took Jackie Go aside and said, "Listen, I know what you have been doing, and I think that this is the best opportunity to bring him back to life." And then she says, "Excuse me? Yes, the best opportunity. What do you think? Do you want to be your best friend and your sister back?" "Of course I do, but I don't have the right." "Well, you have made a cure for death. You know, I made a cure for cancer, not death." "Okay, okay, okay. But me and the rest of the scientific community have been watching you very closely, and we believe that you have the the opportunity to give people a second uh, to give people a second chance. And this is the best opportunity for you to do that. Prove to the rest of the scientific community that you are right, that you can bring a person back to life. Because some of us, quite wrongly, by the way, have they believe that you can't do that. Either it is impossible or it's just wrong. And and you should believe that too. So I'm going to distract them whilst you carry the bodies to the car, to your car, I presume. And then you are going to the lab, and hopefully there's your lab in Silvercat, so you can work on them and bring them back to life. And then she said to herself, well, actually, she says, okay, I'll think about it. You just shot them. Are you really doing this? Are we really doing this? And then she says to herself, yes, of course I am. Of course I am. Of course I have to do this. Yeah. But what if you're blinded by the grief now, man? I mean, it is, you know, but what if you're blinded by grief? Who cares? So she goes into the, so she goes into the room where they are, picks them up one by, she picks them up, two hands, on both shoulders, by the way. She carries them on both shoulders. She runs away, she walks away very quietly, and the doctor has successfully distracted them, distracted Abigail, well, not, no, she had, well, he has successfully distracted Alpha Queen and his wife. So, successfully, Jackie Gold can escape with with the two bodies, which he already had done. Then now, and so she puts them in the trunk. She closes the trunk, and she is drive. Mm, she gets back into her car. She is putting on her seatbelt, and she's driving away. And that's what she does. She is driving away, and as she's doing that, the wind is windy. It's about to be a hurricane, but she doesn't necessarily care about that right now because all she's thinking about is bringing her best friend and and Susan's no, yes, and Susan back to life. Her best friend being her sister, and Susan Queen being her sister's friend, best friend as well. So they so she is going home after that to get some to get a plane ticket back to Civicat to get her passport. She gets out of the car, she goes into her house, grabs the stuff that she needs. She grabs the bag with everything in it, almost everything in it. The cure is the 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 cure is in Civicat. It's in Civicat right now, and so she goes back outside. She gets back into her car, and well, to make a long story short, she gets to the airport. She shows her passport. She shows her passport, and that was it. She goes into the plane. She sits down, and that was it. she is going back to Silvercat to be continued. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like if you really did. Leave me a subscribe if you really did, and like, share, comment if you loved all of it, and subscribe if you love everything. My name is Lisa Evans, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye now.